The cookie wars have begun at Disney Springs.
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you are watching the Theme Park Foodies, and we're back at Disney Springs because a brand new restaurant has opened up just the past few days ago. Summer House on the Lake. If you watched our other videos, we've been watching this building be constructed right across from AMC and Salt and Straw. The cuisine is supposed to be like California based, right? Or California inspired?
Yes, and it has like a coastal beach-like ambiance. It's supposed to feel like summer all the time, and we're having like a tropical storm right now this weekend. So I think we need some summer vibes.
Yeah, unfortunately we couldn't go to opening day. We always do try to get these things out as quick as we can, but due to our jobs and personal lives, we weren't able to get here right when it opened, but we were able to make reservations for open table. There is, like how Sam said, a tropical storm today, but also there's a little cookie war here at Disney Springs because Summer House on the Lake actually has a cookie bar now competing with the ultimate Disney Springs cookie over at Gideon's, right?
Yeah, so they have an in-house bakery. I think there's like 15 different types of cookies, and they also have like these really good-looking Rice Krispie treats, and they're like super thick. There was also like a cookies and cream Rice Krispie treat. So we'll see. And there is a rosé cart. Ooh. And they do have locations in Vegas, Chicago, the MCO Airport Terminal C.
Yeah.
And there's one more, Maryland.
Yeah. So there's definitely a lot of different locations.
So they're not new.
I really enjoyed the flavor profile of California cuisine because I feel like it's like an amalgamation or a melting pot of different cultures. You're going to be seeing some of that southern fried chicken on the menu, but you'll also be seeing some like pizzas.
Tacos, guacamole.
Yes, yeah, Mexican-inspired fare. So there's going to be a lot of different flavors here. So I think something too that the whole family will enjoy. I'm excited to head out and try it out. Are you ready, Sam?
Yes, and they do also have a brunch, so I would like to come back and do brunch one day.
One day we will have to. All right, if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Join us while we try out Summer House on the Lake during their grand opening weekend. We parked in Orange Garage today, and you can actually find Summer House on the Lake across from Everglazed and AMC.
And the Bose Candle Store.
Yes, and with all this rain, that donut is looking super mushy. I don't recommend that.
It doesn't look okay.
Yeah, it needs a little cleaning. All right, let's head down. Very slippery today. Got to be careful on these steps. All right, umbrellas out. All right, we've made it to Summer House on the Lake. Something I want to bring up, the cookie bar is actually in what looks to be the larger entrance area, and actually is the full menu right next to it. You have to go just a little past the cookie bar to get to the entrance for dining, which is where we're going to be going. Figure we'll take a look at the menu before we head in. You can see they have starters like edamame, so there's Japanese or South Pacific inspired cuisine right there on the starters menu. I hear the jalapeno cornbread is very good, as well as the cheesy dream puffs. A lot of the food looks good. Sam's looking at the fried chicken. I might get one of these zero-proof cocktails as well. Now, a lot of restaurants in California have this aesthetic where it's kind of like open air, and it's nice here that they have these heat lamps for the winter. And you can see they kind of have patio seating and then some indoor seating as well. Now, right now the sunroom is actually kind of closed off because it is raining very hard. But you can see it's called, yes, Summer House on the Lake because it is on this beautiful lake here. That's with live Floridian foliage, beautiful views of Disney Springs, as well as the Saratoga Springs Resort there in the back. All right, let's check in. All right, they say that just to walk in, and then we go to the host stand, and they'll seat us. Oh wow, you can see the whole cookie bar up there, and they have some cool merch. All right, so we've been seated, and I do want to say the decor is definitely reminiscent of like a beachy Southern California outdoor aesthetic.
I like all the greenery.
Yeah.
It gives it personality. Like, it's modern, but then I feel like that greenery gives it a little flair.
It definitely feels modern with like the woven baskets for chandeliers, and then it also has these unique looking palm trees. The decor as well also is definitely like patio seating. You can see, kind of like woven. We did start off with the cheesy dream puffs, which we hear is like a popover. And then we also made sure to get a pizza, because we're still trying to find the best pizza in Disney. We decided to go for the Margherita Pizza. All right, so we've gotten our first appetizer, the cheesy dream puffs, right?
Yes, with rosemary and pepper. They look really good. There's a lot of them too.
I like how that peels. So they actually ran out of these on the first day.
This looks really good. It's very hot too. I love it.
Is it salty? Is it buttery? Is it cheesy? Or is it just everything in one?
It's buttery and not too greasy though. It's so flaky, but it's also like crispy. It's really nice. I like these. I do think this is a lot though. I feel like this is a very filling appetizer.
We got something to bring home with us.
Puff. I think these an 8.
That's really good. All right, so we've gotten the Margherita Pizza. Look how thin the crust is, Sam.
That is the thinnest pizza I've ever seen in my life.
We're trying to find the best pizza in Disney. Right now, Il Mulino, I think, is our winner. And Sam, you have a little story about Margherita, right?
Yes, I actually learned this on Barstool Sports the other day, that Margherita Pizza got its name from Queen Margherita in the 1800s. She was sick of French food, so an Italian man made her a bunch of pizzas, and the Margherita was her favorite. It was such a hit with her, so they named it after her. And Margherita Pizza is red, white, and green to represent the Italian flag.
So the crispy crust and the fresh basil makes it. The sauce is a bit robust. It's not a very sweet sauce. Definitely more savory than it is sweet. Let me taste some now. Look how crispy that is, though. Just breaks apart. But the cheese isn't super melty, which I feel like is what you want. Not a bad pizza, not my favorite, but definitely something I think was worth getting and is unique compared to the other pizza offerings in this area. Because Wolfgang Puff is a pizza that's different than this. Although I think I prefer Wolfgang's version. I do like this. I give it a 7. I think it's a good, solid pizza. All right, so I got my 0 proof mocktail. This is called the Waitlist, right, Sam?
Yes, this is sparkling rose lemonade, elderflower, and lemon.
Elderflower is kind of like that aftertaste that you get. Gives it more of like an earthy type of flavor. Obviously the bubbles, and it's like a naturally pink lemonade. It has an orange in it too, so I guess it adds some more citrus flavors. It's a good mocktail. I enjoy it. I'd give it like a 6. It doesn't blow me away, but I'm happy that they definitely have the options here. The wind is coming in so hard, it's actually shaking all of the chandeliers up there at the top. All right, so dinner is served. I actually got their signature burger with cheddar cheese. They even gave me a cross-section cut, so you could see. I asked for it medium rare. They cooked it perfectly, medium rare, and you can upgrade to truffle fries, which are on the appetizer menu. Sam, you got one of their signature chicken strip baskets, right?
Summer comfort. I got the picnic fried chicken basket, boneless white meat chicken, slaw, honey mustard, and french fries. They also gave me some hickory barbecue sauce, which I tried, and it's very spicy.
Their fries are very thin.
It's hot. Wow, it's hot, and it's actually been sitting for a while, because even...
Why don't you break it open?
Oh my god, it's actually very hot. It's like working my hand.
Why don't you cool it off with a little sauce?
It's really good. You're gonna like this guy. It's, first of all, this is like so fresh and juicy and delicious. I like the coating a lot too. And the honey mustard like has like this little zing to it. It's really good. Better than Chicken Guy.
Chicken Guy has fallen from grace.
Issues with Chicken Guy recently, and like now then they announced that they got rid of like half their sauces. So I think actually this weekend we're actually gonna film their Chicken Guy's video.
Last time we went there, the chicken at Chicken Guy was super flabby, chewy.
It was really bad, but these are, I think, the superior chicken strips in Disney Springs right now. They're very hot.
How's the honey mustard?
The honey mustard is really good. The barbecue one is too spicy for me, but the honey mustard is like the perfect little zing.
They look very good. I'm excited to try them out myself. All right, so I got their signature burger. In this is cheddar, lettuce, tomato, pickle, mustard, mayo, and fries. So there's mustard on this burger. Interesting. I like the sesame seed bun. You can upgrade to truffle fries. One of their things is yes. You'll see that on the walls. Yes. And why is that, Sam?
They will accommodate most requests. I'm sure, like, you know, within a reasonable manner.
Okay. Let me try this out.
They also can make most of their items gluten-free.
Meat is good. Well cooked. The mustard adds a little tang to it. It's definitely mustard on a burger is a southern thing. And you can see the mayo, the creaminess at the bottom with the cheese is complemented a bit by the mustard. It's not bad. I am more of a ketchup guy. That's just me. Look at the meat. Patty's good. The meat patty is good. I would prefer the ketchup. That's just me. But I'm from the north. I'm from New York. Let's try out these truffle fries. Look at these, right, Sam?
Yeah, and I have some slaw that maybe you should try.
Oh yes, you have the slaw. How is that slaw? Is it the best?
I haven't had it. That's why I'm trusting you to try it.
For those that don't know, I am currently trying to find the very best coleslaw in all of Disney. You know where the current best slaw is, Sam?
Contempo Cafe. I had to think about it. It's been a while since you've asked me that question.
This truffle sauce is so good.
Yes, I did try some.
Yeah, you know what? Just dip the burger in the truffle sauce. That's, I think, the way to go. Wow. And I like how they're like skinny, kind of elevated McDonald's fries. The fries, I think, are a star right now, right?
Really? I think I didn't get the truffle. I just got the plain, and I just thought they were like okay.
The burger's good. Not my favorite in Disney, but a good burger. I would put it probably on the same level as the burger from where did we go recently? Wilderness Lodge, Geyser Point. Similar.
Oh, the bison?
Yeah. If you had like ketchup on it, I'm not big on the mustard. Good. I'll give this an 8. I think it's a good burger, and I think it's a good quality meal. I'm happy with it. Moment of truth. Can Summer House win the slaw battle? That's what we're also going to do a cookie battle with Gideon's. This looks like a vinegar-heavy slaw, right? It looks like it was pre-made earlier in the day.
You're not like happy.
Way too sweet. Has some sugar in it, you can tell. Has some mayo, but it's not like mayo heavy. Not crispy enough. When you have a good coleslaw, fresh cabbage. So that nice crunch. That's a soggy cabbage. It's been sogging out all day. You can tell. That's a 4.
I'm sure Contempo Cafe will sleep better tonight knowing that they will remain your number one.
If you come to Disney, you're looking for good slaw, you go to Contempo Cafe. All right, so we got the dessert menu. They do have these very interesting cakes, especially this chocolate peppermint pie I saw that looked so good. They're known for the cookies, though. We'll have to show the full cookie bar when we're done here. But I'm looking at getting myself possibly a peanut butter cookie. What about you, Sam?
I'm looking at everything. I have no idea where to begin.
Me too. Also, I wanted to show you guys on the back, they do have coffee. They have regular, decaffeinated, Americano, cappuccino. Yeah, and they have drafts and no proofs. That's what I just had, the wait list. So, dessert is served, and I actually didn't go with peanut butter.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, we got one of their giant Rice Krispie treats that Sam actually brought up earlier. They look really good. This one has Oreos in it. We also got the sea salt and chocolate chip cookie because I feel like when you go to the Gideon's Bakehouse, they have a little sea salt on, or a little salt on their chocolate chip cookies. So we're going to compare the two, and then also uniquely they had this. They call it Pinky. It used to be called the Pink Lady cookie, and this is like a sugar cookie with strawberry frosting on top and then sprinkles around it.
It's supposed to be like those supermarket pink sugar cookies, but I'm assuming it's going to taste a lot better.
Break it.
It's very pretty.
All right, let's let the cookie wars begin.
Are you ready for it?
I like the strawberry icing a lot. It's very different though than a Gideon's cookie. I mean, I feel like you could even tell visually completely different types of cookies, but some people don't like Gideon's cookies. We really enjoy them, but like I've heard people say
a lot of people don't like that there's a lot of chocolate chips in a Gideon's cookie.
Gideon's are thick. They're like doughy. This is really good. It's very like soft and then chewy in the middle, but it does have like a crispy outer edge. I really like the icing a lot. This is a really good cookie, but I prefer Gideon's cookie, but for accessibility purposes, you have to put it above Gideon's.
There ain't no line today.
You have to wait. You know, you're not going to be in a virtual queue for this cookie. I feel like everything I've eaten today, I've given an 8, and I think that this is.
Give that an 8 too? I can't wait to try it out.
I like the icing. Gideon's cookies don't have icing on them, any of them. And they have a nice variety of cookies here too, I'll give them that.
All right, so this is their traditional chocolate chip. Well, it's got sea salt on it, so it's sea salt chocolate chip. Let's see how it breaks. It's cold, so it's not warm. It'd be nice warmed up. Look at that though. With a nice layer of chocolate right there at the bottom. All right, let's take a bite out of this. Like you said, totally different.
I feel like you can't really compare. Different strokes for different folks. Some people prefer this type of cookie.
This is a classic, but elevated. That's very good. And I love the very light sea saltness, the sea salt flavor you get, or the saltiness you get after the bitterness of the chocolate. And it's, even though there's a milk chocolate in there, it's not too creamy. Wow. I like that more than I thought I would. Very chewy in the center.
Yeah, my cookie was very chewy too.
Not crispy. I would say if you don't like a lot of chips, this would be your cookie to go with. Because the actual cookie is the star of the show. Whereas with Gideon's, I think it's those chocolate chips that round it out and overpower a bit of the flavor. This is really good though. If you can't get this Gideon's, I definitely would say come here. If you like Gideon's more, I'm gonna give this an 8. It's a really good cookie, and I agree, Sam. I think it's good that they have both here. Two different takes. There doesn't need to be a war. They can live in harmony. All right, so this is their Rice Krispie treat that has Oreos inside of it. Look at that.
And they're brown butter Rice Krispie treats.
Let me take a bite out of a corner. Now, Disney is known for Rice Krispie treats, so it's risky to bring a Rice Krispie treat to this area. You know what I mean, Sam?
Yes.
They used to have these BB-8 Rice Krispie treats. They don't have them anymore. It's right when the Star Wars, the sequel trilogy was coming out. They had little M&Ms in them and frosting on top. They don't have them anymore, and I miss them so much. Those are better than this in my mind.
It just got dark in here. Yeah, the mood lighting.
Yeah. It's not blowing me away. I mean, it's good.
Well, I thought that was gonna be the star to me. I guess not.
Needs saltiness or something. I'll give it a 6. I would take the cookies over this. It's a fun novelty, but if there were M&Ms in it, maybe. But yeah, it's not bad. Don't think this is bad. I just had an amazing cookie, and I just think when you look at the cookies and you taste the cookies, they're gonna be the star of the show. This is a novelty because of its size, but I don't think it really changes the game. You can get the Rice Krispie treat across the street over at the Candy Cauldron, and I think they would be equally probably as good. We're on our way out, and I did want to show you guys the open kitchen. You got to see this as you walk in, so you can see them cooking and making your food. Also, we want to show you guys the cookie bar. All right, so the cookie bar will be to the left as you walk in, or you'll have to bear right as you walk into the cookie bar area. They do have little seating over here where you can just have a cookie. It looks like, it is a very rainy day, they have umbrellas here, also tumblers, branded hats, bucket hats. Yeah, they have coffees here. They have sweatshirts way up there for $70. And they have these long sleeve shirts. And it looks like they have some teas as well. So they sell actual bottles of their rosé. And you can see all the coffees over here on the wall that they serve. Chai tea latte, horchata coffee, Mexican mocha. They also have those zero-proof cocktails and cocktails we saw on the menu. Let's do a little tour of everything they have. Here's the standard chocolate chip. They have a creamsicle cookie. They have, this is the peanut butter cookie. I did get that next time. Way back there, you can see the brownie. Then they have the pinky, which is what we got previously. They have croissants that contain nuts. They have the brown butter Rice Krispie treats back there. Right here is the chocolate chip walnut. Then over here is the oatmeal cookie. Back there is the beach blondie. Right here is the birthday cake cookie. And then over here, left, is the apple oatmeal cookie. This looks really good. Way back there is the M&M cookie. Then over here we have the double chocolate cloud cookie. This looks really good. Way back there, the Oreo Rice Krispie treat. Then the lemon cookie, which we heard is very popular.
I got the cookie in a cup, by the way.
Sam got a cookie in a cup. Look at the size of the gluten-free chocolate chip back there. Then we have the sea salt chocolate chip that we got when we were at our table. Here is their cinnamon roll.
Look at this, it has Rice Krispies on the cookie.
Yes, this would probably go good with the coffee. And then Sam was just talking about this one right over here, the Rice Krispie cookie, or crispy rice cookie. And then, yeah, well, I'm gonna show the fudge bomb first, Sam. Look at this one right over here.
I'm getting
Yes.
so excited.
And then here's the ginger snap cookies. Sam is getting very excited. They also back there looks like they have a holiday cookie, a vegan snickerdoodle cookie, and then there is the cookie in a cup that Sam got. It looks like they have more seating right past the cookie bar. They call this area the front porch. I actually like aesthetically this area, I think, the most, and it actually has a full bar in the back. Looks like they have about 3 bars. I actually really like the front porch area and the cookie bar.
Yeah. It's a really nice variety, and you can just walk in.
Yeah, and the fact that it's coffee too, so another place to get coffee in Disney Springs, and like a little breakfast cookie. Also, the cookie in a cup provides multiple varieties of cookie, so you can try all the different flavors.
Which I think is really cool. Like, there's little tiny pieces of each cookie. Like, 'cause there's so many, so you can try them all. It just doesn't have any like the peanut flavors.
Yes,
People
because
with peanut allergies.
exactly. They don't want the people with peanut allergies obviously having allergic reactions. They also provide us the lemon cookie, which is very popular here to try out. They actually provided it to us. We were just filming. We didn't have to pay for it. We pay for everything else though. So let's try out the lemon cookie. All right, cheers, Sam. Very light lemon flavor.
Yeah, it's not overpowering. It's nice.
I think I like this more than the chocolate chip.
What's interesting is that I usually go for chocolate flavor things, and I like the sugar cookie more than the chocolate flavor, and I think I like this just as much as the other sugar cookie with the strawberry icing.
Me too. I like that just as much as the
These
sugar
ones?
cookie. It goes good cold. That's it, but you can get them heated up, and they do have hot cookies with ice cream here too. Yeah, I would give about, what do you think of an 8 for that?
I feel like everything I've had, I said 8.
Yeah, I think 8 is the right number. All right, it's time to head back out into the rain. All right, so that does it for our time experiencing Summer House on the Lake for the very first time. It's really nice to finally see it open. When those signs on the construction wall said opening in 2023, I didn't think they were making it to 2023.
They made it.
2 weeks before the new year.
Nick of time.
Yeah, they did it.
Can't say they lied.
Yeah, and they built that place up quick. Now, as far as my thoughts go in regards to the decor, it doesn't feel particularly Disney, but I do think that Disney Springs definitely needed an area like it. I think it's going to complement the offerings at Disney Springs very well. I also think this area of Disney Springs needed something to draw people away from like the landing, you know? I don't know how you feel, Sam, but I would still put like a Boathouse, Wine Bar George, Homecoming. I would put like those above this, but I think that for locals and as like a plan B, it's an awesome option to have.
It's definitely a good backup plan. I really enjoyed the food.
Yeah.
Like every single thing I had, I was an 8. Everything was terrific.
Yeah. Oh, it was all above average.
And I just think that there is a lot of competition in Disney Springs, which is why he was putting those other restaurants up high. It's still like, it's high quality.
The reason I put them above is because there's like this, when I think of Disney, I think of theming. That's definitely more of like an adult-centric, modern theme with elevated food. I also think the cookie bar.
I really like the cookie bar.
It's a great offering here, especially because it has coffee. It's a great breakfast option. I love the indoor-outdoor type of aesthetic. We always love those restaurants when we go over to Disney Springs. Like it's one of the reasons we really like the last place we ate at downtown Disney in California. Ralph Brennan's Jazz Kitchen so much. We actually have a video on that. Yeah, the food was elevated. We definitely recommend stopping by there.
And they had frosé to go. You can just hop in and get a frosé.
The
get a
cookies were
frosé,
good.
get that strawberry cookie. I really love that sugar
Lemon
cookie.
cookie too.
Yeah.
I think that their non-chocolate chips actually are better than their chocolate chip standard. I would still put the Gideon's cookie at number 1. Gideon's to me has won the cookie wars for now.
It's not a war though. It's not a war.
They can
Don't
live in
make it a
harmony.
war. It's not a war.
They live in harmony
They're
together.
very different.
Yeah, and they're great that they both have them. And I wonder, how's that coffee, by the way? You have some
Oh,
of the
it's
coffee.
really good. So I got the Mexican mocha. So it has espresso, chocolate, agave, and cinnamon. It's very good.
Yeah.
So good coffee, good desserts. You can just pop in if you don't have time to sit down and eat.
And there's 3 bars. There's one to the right as you walk in. There's one towards the back that's actually facing the water of Disney Springs. And then there's one facing towards the AMC area of Disney Springs in that little front porch area. The front porch area has a beautiful theme where it has kind of these potted plants, so it looks like a front porch type of garden. Very nice.
I hope that when we come back for brunch, there is sunshine and we get to just like enjoy the view.
We will be doing a video on brunch, so if you haven't subscribed, and let us know what you thought of our video here or the things that you saw us have here at Summer House on the Lake.
The chicken was good.
Chicken was good. Chicken was probably my favorite thing. I like that more than the burger. And if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. Helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notification so that way you're notified every time the videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
To make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. It is kind of rough that, like, I guess a faux tropical storm came in on their opening weekend. But it was nice that we were able to get in, despite not being able to go opening day.
Yeah, and they're still not in the Disney app. You can't make reservations, so you still have to go to Open Table.
As of this recording, so who knows when that will change. But as of this recording, it is only Open Table. Definitely good that this area of Disney Springs has a sit-down restaurant that complements the other offerings.
People pleaser food. There's like something for everyone.
Yes, and that's why I love the California cuisine.
Yeah.
Because I really does feel like a melting pot of different cultural flavors, and like you said, there's something for everyone.